battlefield of this crap, and good God. Good God. Am I not 100% prepared for what I'm about to face? Yes, yes, I am completely, well and truly unprepared for what I'm about to face. Do I give two rat's bums? Not really. The chat's great. Some people are so used to just doing the yell command that they do it just for normal conversations. And it ends up overburdening the chat window, so people have like a half-second delay.
Identified a Republic mosquito.
The flying mechanics are just the best. Nothing beats just floating through the air. That's the irritating thing. You get someone sitting there like John 001. He's good, but God almighty is he a pest. Every single time I've tried to get a green capture, I've run into it. That's quite irritating. A little OD, but awesome. That's the why were great. Why did I decide to fight the fucking BS again?
Stay alert.
Get off of the spawns and go back to your freaking objective. Honestly, I said this in my last stream, people need to be better fucking sportsmen in this. Stop searching for the spawn straight away. I'll bet this spawner has been sitting there for less than 10 to 15 minutes. And people are already looking for it, trying to kill it. It's an interesting Tuesday. I'm not really a fan of the Stray Tuesdays. But they're also just a thing. Wow. Wow, John. It's awesome seeing how much of a pussy this guy is.
Start fighting for real at any time now.
Kind of other shit that I'm doing. You know, it'd be wonderful if I didn't have a bunch of freaking phlegm in my throat this morning. I would I would be able to talk a little clearer, but
The Bonu sovereignty has
because we're
taken
in
the
the
facility.
intervals of the seasons, my allergies just go haywire all the time. And that's awesome. I've got 3 separate allergies that give off like hay fever like symptoms. It's pretty dumb. Explain that. No way you one-hit me just now. Alright, whatever. We are going to go and kill some PR because
Start fighting for real at any time now.
Republic mosquito in the area.
The Bonu sovereignty has taken the facility.
Visual on hostile thunderer. Enemy thunderer in the area. Enemy thunderer spotted.
I want to know how the hell this infiltrator managed to get a headshot on me
Start
while I
fighting for real
was
at any time now.
jumping, running, and you know, in the midst of throwing some stuff, because there are animations for a lot of
The
that
Bonu
shit.
sovereignty has taken the facility.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
Take a bit more damage in a second.
Enemy engineer in the area.
Yeah, other stuff we can do there. Oh, I love this opportunity. Well, I didn't have to hack it to rig that, but that's okay. Would have preferred having to hack it.
Visual on a mosquito. Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
Oh no.
Leave the restricted area immediately.
Awesome. Yeah, that's some gay ass shit. Wow, everyone fights for the Ascent, but not The Ascent, everyone fights for Liscorp all the time. The Ascent's kind of what you need. It's green. It's green too. I think I'm gonna spawn on a different sunroof this time. Looks like we pushed a decent amount, that's good. I see you.
Eyes on hostile light assault troopers.
Frag out! Enemy medic
Saw an
in
enemy
area.
medic.
Tossing a frag.
Frag out!
Enemy has spotted. Hostile infiltrator identified.
We do are in a connected region, what the fuck?
Enemy medic in the area.
Enemy infiltrator identified.
Enemy soldiers down.
Kids and their try-hardy nature. It's hilarious how often TR does this. They love to try and keep the spawn off of us.
Spotted an enemy heavy. Got a hostile.
Yeah, fun, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where I'm coming in from, which is neat. Spotted an enemy spawn point. Cool. I was about they're gonna be up there though. Yeah, that's dead. We do have a Vanguard out there doing its job, sort of. Kind of just sitting out there. I do really enjoy this pistol. It's a shotgun pistol. It takes about 3 shots if you can hit
Keep
bodies
rolling.
at least.
You've got this.
Which is fairly dang decent. You can always tell people have just sketched each other out on the same team because you see them fucking stop when they see you. I think I'll keep playing Infi for now. That was an anvil, I'm damn certain of it. That's a friendly anvil too. Why did he use an anvil to spawn? Oh, probably no.
The facility is secure.
Not always fun. Oh no, he wanted a Vanguard. Why didn't he just go down there? Would have taken him an extra 30 seconds worth of driving. top of this, the alert timer seems to enjoy staying on the screen when there's no alert. The heads-up display isn't the greatest in a vehicle. There's this mad section that you can't see if you're trying to freaking look in certain angles, and that's not too great. But yeah, let's go shoot some TR. They're not too hard to kill until they are. It's pretty neat as they often forget to check this spawn. I know I do. The other problem is that TR will go for spawns all the fucking time. It's just what they do. They're a bunch of buttholes. Call them the children of Buttholio. Yeah, I'm sorry for the silence. I keep forgetting that I've got to concentrate. I forget that I sit in a party in this, and because of, you know, the whole proximity chat is a thing. I tend to try not to ramble, but because I sit in a party, that doesn't matter. But yeah, there's a proximity chat in this that's pretty fucking awesome. Basically, proximity chat enables most, I think it's most players to be able to fucking hear what you say. I can't really remember the general gist of proximity chat, but it's a good thing. Means you can communicate with people outside of the squad too. Good news about people being here too is that I now have people that are able to
Eyes on hostile light assault.
salty bitch, look at him. This is a bit fucking annoying. I bet it's an infiltrator too. On top of this, I should have run to the top entrance. I may have catlight, but it's not the greatest thing. Even though I've already started it. Gonna be an interesting one. I have a feeling they're gonna see my thunder pretty damn soon. If they do, my aim is to survive enough to pick up a light assault and get a thunder up on the cliff face.
Stay alert. Frag out!
I'm surprised. Oh no, I put it down. Never mind. Sitting there going, why don't I have mines? But I kind of used them. El estúpido. Real silly that they want to repair and shit.
Visual on hostile engineer.
Are you fucking serious? People need to not fucking leg it into people all the time. Makes it real difficult when you're trying to fucking move in. Top of it, why do they go straight for B? TR doesn't really have much of a fucking brain. They just beeline. Beeline? What time to go for B? Let's go for B! That's why TR is always, and I mean always, at lowest population. Because they zerg, which in my definitions is fucking going for spawns. Do all sorts of shit. And it's not really fun. I've said it many times, the sportsmanship in this game is absolutely piss poor. good 100% of the players just perform complete and utter acts of bullshit all the time. All the time. It's great. And then there's the moments where you get to do that, and it's just hilarious, because then you get to feel like the troll again. Hey, look, I leveled up. I'm now a second deputy, despite the fact that that's not really that big of a rank. Although, for people that don't know, the increased jump height is the implant cat-like. And essentially you've got to max that shit in order to get the increased jump height. Ooh, crap, there's another one. Yeah, right. Also, this is how you'll see them do this. TR does this all the time. They'll get shitted off with people capping out their spots, especially in the closed areas, so that they'll basically just go and grab harassers and find a cliff somewhere and start shooting at your spawns. Because that's the extent of what TR can do in Say Race. And watch, they're already trying. See?
Reloading.
That's an ally. I nearly went in for the kill then. Really?
You've got this. Don't let up.
Who is shooting at my spawn?
Eyes on hostile light assault trooper.
Hang on, I'm typing a thing at TR. Now, I need one of these things. This is going to be interesting. I'm going to have to do a little magic trick. Because TR wants to be a butthole. And I don't like buttholes. Well, I do like buttholes. Buttholes are kind of nice, but it depends on the butthole. It must be clean. Sucked in. Oh, I love when that happens. Now I gotta do this. Are you for real? I mean, that does exactly what I was trying to do, but that's a bit of a dick move. Spawn beacon. Let's go. On the hill, please. On the hill. Thank you. Now, with the whole outfit armory thing, it essentially opened up the entire map for people like me. We don't piss fart around with, you know, trolling people or just beelining for dumb shit all the time. We do what we can. Now, why didn't that fucking spawn? It's not gonna be a thing while this, craft are irritating. They'll try and push out into Raven or Liscorp again. I pushed us into Ascent, basically just to pull TR out of Raven. Most of the people are gonna end up here fighting for Liscorp. If they can capture the Bastion, then, well, we basically fucking won, because it won't be long until people can, what's the word, basically just pull all the tanks and shit through. This is what we want. We want the boys to be able to roll through with their tanks. Unfortunate, although that's a thing. Okay, so here's the thing I want to bring to you. There are people in this game that get fucking shitty, and then they go and switch teams to do nothing but kill their own team. It is fucking stupid. Weapon lock is a thing, yes, and that's pretty helpful at the end of the day for this, but most of the time that's kind of dicky, because you'll be sitting there, you'll end up weapon locked trying to deal with someone who is trying to take out your team out of anger. It's this twit. This guy raises and ends up in the fucking air all the time. Yeah, that's it. Hit him with that shit. He's a pussy, so he has to use short range locking fucking missiles. Can't hit his missile shots, so he has to use tracking stuff. On top of this, I dogfight this more often than this boy thinks. He just took the explosive damage from my thing. If I'd aimed down a little, I would have taken him with me. That's okay. Okay, so you get this is a guy called Wonder Biatch. The dude will likely change his fucking name at some point, but I'm not really in a caring mood to try and remember that myself, so I don't know, you guys can keep an eye out for that shit. Oh, fancy seeing another harasser near the spawn. This is weird. You hit people with rocket launchers and their shields are completely full. Usually only happens if you die first, but you know. Yeah, you know how the world works. It's a shit thing. Where the hell are you floating about? Under the spawn. Really, Dingleberry? Yeah, go on. See, I've got to bring it to people again. TR just goes for spawns all the bloody time. They got nothing better to do with their day, I swear. Nothing better to do with their day. They go, oh, we're losing, let's go kill a spawner. Yeah, it will buy you guys 10 seconds. The outfit armory was brought in to render spawn killing obsolete. You cannot.
Whoa, whoa! Stop shooting! Enemy vehicle eliminated.
Yeah, you cannot really zerg the fucking spawns anymore.
Stay alert! Enemy heavy nearby!
Enemy soldier down.
Oh, the headshot was a bit lucky. A little bit of extra XP. Woohoo!
Enemy engineer spotted.
Holy fuck.
Spotted an enemy heavy.
Man, my health dropped like shit then. Maybe not use mines.
Keep rolling. You've got this.
Maybe not use mines this time. C4. Sorry. To use my auxiliary shield and give myself an extra 50 points on my shield. It does make all the difference. I've got this particular freaking ability for the heavy. Everyone can use it. Every class can use it. It essentially just drops small arms damage anywhere up to like 50%, which is pretty mint. It's pretty
Leave
mint.
the restricted area
I'm not gonna
immediately.
lie, it's pretty mint.
Stop shooting!
Clear out of that area.
Check your fire. I'm at sea.
Reloading!
Sorry, my fault.
Maybe I should have brought my fucking thing.
I've got ammo
Really? How the fuck are they back at sea? How?
We've liberated the facility.
Hey, look, I got it. Sick. Shotgun pistol, bitch. You need one. Oh, hang on. Whoop. That should have said contested until he, until his respawn timer hit 0. But, oh well, and that's the thing. I know how they're getting in. Coming up over here. Also, I hear a scythe.
Sight in the area.
Oh, guess who it is? It's bloody Jordan. One of the main people that'll go for spawns. Boing. Whee!
Visual on hostile light assault trooper.
Now we go down here. That was fucking mint. I'm so glad I got that on a stream. Sometimes, I'm pretty sure that bounced off of the freaking, whatchamacallit, like the wall in front of their spawn. And now here's the fun part. We've got to push and push and push and push. Nyah.
Spotted a hostile engineer.
What the fuck? Oh, you're up here. Got you, bitch. And now they're off of Rockside too. No, sorry, not Rockside, the Ascent. I have a brain in my head, I promise.
Start fighting for
Oh, then
real
go
at
for
any
it.
time now.
They got to it. Sorry about that. I didn't actually want to hit the end of my mic then. I just wanted to go. Sarah's used to be so active. Yeah, Sarah's used to have friggin' close to probably 500 people by my estimate. All day, every day. Now it's just shit. Will you watch me flip this bitch and live? Come on, come on, live, live. Never mind. It's okay, it's all part of the eating business. Oh well, there we kind of need to go to that one. Wasting time. Yes, yeah, that's what I'll do. Now where is that? Why have they pushed off of the bastion? How did they get off of the bastion? Makes no sense. I think VS is it's kind of rigged. I don't know if other people have seen it or not, but VS weapons kind of shoot in a straight line almost all the time. You can't even kill a Sunderer, apparently. Yeah, you are pretty dumb.
Enemy engineer spotted.
You think I'm not aware of this second door, mate?
Enemy heavy spotted! Spotted! Enemy heavy!
Enemy medic spotted. Hostile light assault trooper spotted.
Oh, no you don't, Waiwawa. I fucking... You're not
Eyes on
Waiwawa.
hostile light
Reloading,
assault
cover me.
trooper. Frag out!
Hit him again. Pharaoh is still a thing, yeah. Quite active too. A good 90% of VS is Pharaoh. The rest of them are either like personal outfits, so people who've just gone and created one for themselves, or oh shit, what's it called? Or the Sons of Ares, the hoes. You'll see a few of them there. I actually lead that one myself with about 4 other people. We normally have 1 or 2 leaders on all the time in the Suns, but yeah, Pharaoh is always going to be a thing. I don't think they are going to conclude their journey for quite some time. Should put mines there. Let's just keep trying for this fucking kill, eh? Top of this
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
really caring mood. I'm a little tempted to jump onto my VS frame
Don't
because
give
that's
up.
a lot
We're
higher
still
level.
in it. Come on, we're losing this.
There's fucking 3 of them. Yeah, they do need to be pushed out of Lith Corp again.
I can heal you. I owe you.
Burst on jackhammer. I don't think that's a thing, is it? Fucking, I might have to buy that and play around with that. I don't buy the heavy weapons. I bought one of them on VS and... Oh, it's a contextual fire? That's fucking sick. So, where are they? Down there.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby. Eyes open. Enemy heavy. Hostile galaxy in the area.
That motherfucker just went and ram-tackled, like, full engage ramming speed on a Thunder or a Lightning or something and fucking owned it. I'll give that boy boss points.
Eyes on an enemy galaxy.
If only I had the nanites, I would go and grab my freaking max suit, because I've got the freaking burster on one of the arms. But I'm gonna have to wait a whole 2 minutes, and that ain't exactly fun. And if I, what's the word, redeploy with, like, without my mines, it will probably cost nanites still. Because nanite systems likes to charge us for every little thing that we do.
Hostile galaxy in the area.
No, I don't think this pistol's going to do a whole lot. Shoots pretty far though. Like it'll hit the wall up there. And still do a fair amount of damage. Yes, that was quite the occurrence. I did notice that during that time most of the population jumped to VS, I believe. But there were still considerable amount that were sitting on the NC. I of course don't really care between the NC or the VS. Both factions are good and they work together. The TR is, I dislike them with a very mild passion. They do give me some irritating vibes, I'll say. I'm trying my best to control my language a little, because I'll end up either getting kicked off of freaking YouTube or... Oh, isn't that wonderful? Movement system fails me yet again. Cat like renders it so that I should be able to jump up on that. And I can. But I gotta get a little more height apparently. Not that it's really important, I just like jumping over shit. Ooh, I could use that, so
Enemy
when I
sight spotted.
die, I might do that. Yeah, there's no real set way to play this game.
Sight in the area.
Just kind of go along with the flow. I think merging both servers would be a good idea. Yes, I do actually. A single server not only would increase the processing power of the entire process, but it would also exponentially increase the player count that is active at one time,
Eyes on an enemy galaxy.
viably increasing the popularity points, the avenue that it brings in for the developers and all sorts. We did get some new devs about a month ago. The game was sold, or the company behind it was sold, for about $250,000.
Sight in the area.
Yeah, it's about $250,000.
Down to sight.
Heh, gotcha, bitch. He's probably jumped out of it. Didn't say people kill or nothing.
Sight in the area. Enemy galaxy in the area.
Fucking down that galaxy. So, Oh dear goodness. Why do they get chimney rock? That shouldn't be a thing. Might grab that. What's my resource count at? Lots, I don't need it. Yeah, don't get greedy with those resources either. You see one dude off trying to capture a place, you gotta leave it. His name was Spaghetti Noodles. Hope they do merge that way. Console can average 1,000 players like the old days. Yes, I 100% agree. When this game initially came out, I'll admit I didn't even know it fucking existed. I wish I had though, as I played the original version of this concept, which was a solo experience on the classic Xbox back in like 2005 or 6 or something, and it was mint. Like, I sat there trying to figure out the gist of it, getting the objectives, but I never ended up having to. I could just jump in my max suit and walk across the whole countryside, explore the entire game that they created for me to explore. Didn't have to worry about people, like other people coming in and making that a tough time. Why is this busted? When they brought in the multiplayer aspect of the game, it did good, but it wasn't the greatest thing that they could have done. Serious get a boost when Bastion update came out. Yeah, kinda. We got probably another 100, 200 people when it come out. I wouldn't say that our population has gone ridiculously high, but we're definitely seeing a much higher population more frequently than we used to. It's taken about 3 years for us to get back up to the about 60 to 200 people maximum again, and it's difficult keeping that player count up because people just don't have brains in their heads, and that's an okay thing. The learning curve in this game is cutthroat as hell. Even I'll admit that. It took me that entire 3 years to get to a point where I could actually experiment with the game. Like, there is a hell of a lot of different mechanics in this that can benefit the player as they're going throughout each different area. For example, you got the Vanguard tank that, when it's moving, isn't a physical object, but when it isn't moving, honestly, this map is shit for all of these freaking mountains. It takes 10 years to get anywhere. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Like, the Vanguard's barrel isn't a physical object, but when it's stationary and it's, you know, there's no one piloting it, it is. So you can feasibly use the Vanguard's barrel as a bridge. So I've been using the Vanguard alongside a hell of a lot of other people as a bridge to get over walls, get into a place, or all sorts of other funky stuff. The Vanguard, well, basically a tank barrel, is a very useful tool. On top of this, the caltrops aren't just for vehicles, they are cover as well. They are 100% immune to small arms fire. Not even an LMG will be able to damage it. I'm not sure if a heavy weapon will be able to. I believe it should be able to, because it can be outfitted with explosive ammunition. I'm pretty sure some of them can. But yeah, they're good for defensive play. You and your team are struggling to push out of an area or into a settlement, find an area where you're exposed to the sky. Then use those caltrops, because so long as the sky is above you, you are able to put the caltrops out in a line or in a pattern, so then they overlap and create more cover. It's pretty neat. The hard light barrier is useful, but I never really bothered with buying it, solely because it's, you know, it's kind of average. I'm gonna try and equalize this board a little. Not having them piss fart around with that too much. Especially if they keep Chimney Rock. If they keep Chimney Rock, then a few of them are gonna notice. John, Weaver, and a few other ones. They're pretty dang smart. I run with them most of the time when I play VS, which isn't all that frequently anymore, solely because as the leader of, well, one of the leaders of the Suns, it's less about the play and more about just jumping on every 12 to 24 hours to check the armory and, you know, craft bastion parts or complete expeditions so that they can do more of them. I found with my VS frame, I kinda just forgot to play the game. Just sort of started doing what's it called, outfit management, booting people that have been inactive for more than 2 months. The reason the player base died out, well, it was the learning curve, because it's a PlayStation, like it's on PlayStation and PC. The PlayStation community is, well, I'm not going to lie, the PlayStation community really wanted an easy road, and they got one. In reality, the PlayStation community has a controller that is smaller, much easier to reach around, all of the buttons. They have a gigantic button that does like 20 different things. Can't go over there. Can go over this way though. The player base died though, more likely than not, due to people killing spawns. The people who actually knew how to play the game failed to educate people on just normal stuff. Squads were often monopolized by the higher ranking players for quite some time. Hey, I could do that while I'm standing around here. What are the rewards for it though? Well, XP doesn't hurt. It's only 162. Kinda feel like I should leg it over there and do that, but I'll do this for... oh, never mind. I'll just go do this thing and hunt down the miner tool, what's it, in a bit. No, I didn't catch the freaking campaign on time. I didn't want to spend the money on it. I didn't think it would have been all that worth it. So that's weird. New mining drill has been deployed instantly, like instantly. Can't see where I'm going. Sorry for that little bit of poor footage. Got to look at some trees though. I hope you enjoy trees. I enjoy trees. Trees are nice. They did well with the trees in this game. The lighting is fucking superb. just on the PlayStation, the PC is obviously going to be a million times better depending on, you know, the machine that you build. Yes, I am trying to figure out how to get back in. But yeah, I just love what they did with the game. Sakurai's pilots are overpowered, yeah. Yeah. A lot of them play with inverted controls, I believe. I don't personally. I find that fucks up my play, but yeah, a pilot in this will hunt you down faster than you're able to behind the skies. Yeah. That's normally because in Sakurai's, when there is an aircraft, they've got two jobs consistently, and the first is basically doing nothing but fucking running around or flying about avoiding missiles. The second is doing your job as fast as fucking possible, and that's liably one of the hardest parts about the piloting on the PlayStation, is because you have to react hell quick. So if you're going to loop in between these trees or something because someone's gone to take cover to repair, you're doing a strafe, you'd have to come in and react as your plane was flying in and about here before you started even touching them. So you would be decelerating and decreasing your altitude as you're coming in heavily, and then the second you hit that tree cover, you're tilting on the side, you're going up and down, so then you're steering, and then you're fucking readjusting and floating back up into the air. It's not great. And yes, that is some red versus blue stuff. Red versus blue talkings. God, I love that red versus blue. I enjoyed that mechanic for the old Halo game where you'd aim at the floor and the gun would just be holstered. This game was designed kind of like that normally. So I'll be standing here like this, holding my gun out, and the gun won't point forward unless I'm aiming down the sights. So right now I'm sitting there with my weapon like up to my next to the right side of my head or something, or pointed down. Pretty sure it's pointed down, and it points to the top of my head, like next to my head when I crouch. Heavier weapons like the LMG, SMGs, battle rifle, sniper rifle, you name it, if it requires two fucking hands, it's held as you would imagine, a two-handed weapon. The finger is on the trigger though. That's something I was a little disappointed with that. Drill activated. That means someone's at it. One of our boys. That's okay though. Might go get the chemical plant too. I do need these green resources, so it's always a plus. If I can get the full green resources, then I will be... Oh, pardon me, I'm in the process of a major burp. Yeah, no. Allah Akbar. Oh, God. Sakurai's aircraft settings are smooth. Yeah, they are pretty smooth. I'll jump in an aircraft shortly and show you a little bit of it. It looks smoother, like it's always going to look smoother than it is. When it's a controller against a keyboard and mouse, I would say no, personally, because having to fluctuate a button over a joystick is just be easier. I personally dislike having to fluctuate a joystick all the time to do things. That just gets on my nerves. It's the micro movement required with a controller, the tiny joysticks. Hell, I would honestly prefer setting up an actual joystick like back in the freaking 90s and 80s, joystick with the single button on the top and a couple of little buttons on the side for flying around in this game. I feel that would just be 100 times easier, but because it's macro to looking and strafing as well, it's a little different. I would appreciate I would approach flying in Planetside as though it were as though you were piloting a helicopter, really. So the way people usually use a joystick in Planetside. Some people would. I would. I honestly would. Outfit 1 now. What? Hang on, I gotta read this. The game does some madness. Speaking of Sundays, I'ma go and outfit 1 now. 5k search should be enough. Will be but prioritize AANAV. You do not need anti-infantry stuff on a Sundera if you are smart about using the Sundera. How the hell did he go in and grab that off of me? There is no frickin' way. I bet it's a frickin' aircraft too. Frickins. Frickins. It's alright, I don't really need this spot. They're probably gonna try and cap deep core. It's good that, like I said, people are kinda thick. That's an aircraft. Or a tank. That's a Sundera. Or a, or a harasser.
Leave the restricted area immediately.
What? How is there a restricted area right here? How? Where? Where are you? Show me this restricted area. I want to feel this pain field in the floor. Where's my objective at again? I'm gonna stand on this to see if I actually get this cap, because I've been sitting here trying to get these green resources for freaking 3 or 4 days now, and the grind is real. It is a real grind, this game. Sitting there watching people play stuff like Ark and friggin' 7 Days and Destiny and all these other RPGs and the Call of Duties and the Battlefields and the Modern Warfare and all that other,
You've got this.
sorry, the Battlefields and the freaking Star Wars, the Battlefront, that was what it was fucking called. I'm seeing all these people playing this stuff, complaining about the grind and the loot system, and I just have to nod and have a little giggle, because, like, wow. Oh, these people have never seen Planetside before. Especially directives. Oh, hey. Directives suck. Stream snipe. I would say no. But it's a fucking video game, man. You do whatever you want.
We've liberated the facility.
Just try not to cap this place for me, please. I actually need these green resources. I'm gonna head off back to the real fight, like the main one, in a minute. That depends on what your faction is. If you're VS, then I'll have to say probably not. I'm not really keen on this is Sayres, buddy. If you're on Genuine, then maybe an impractical request for the time being. I'll go over and do this thing. Coolio. Well, there is no harm in capturing more places. Plus it gives me freedom to talk about stuff instead of constant, what's the word, constant focusing. Does my noodle sometimes. I swear that drill is deployed and redeployed about 4 times now. I'm a little worried about it. That was a fair bit of damage for such a little bump. Yeah, the factions are pretty nice. I'll give it credit. They really did well design work wise. Back when I was introduced to Planetside on the what do I want to call it? I'm not gonna stay here in this place. I'm going to the next one. The designs for the TR initially, when I was first introduced to this, was quite spun out. I didn't really expect it. Also, you're about to see why cat-like is fucking amazing. Boing. Get up on this thing. Boing. And you're in. Planetside 3, yeah, I would be keen to play that. I would hope that they actually made it a buyable game instead of a free-to-play one, because there's just not enough avenue in it upon release for the developers to fix the correct amount of bugs. When they make it free to play and consistently rely on microtransactions, it's ineffective. The devs end up losing more money than they're trying to make. I'm not going to be able to put it on there. That just makes them feel like you have to pay to win. Yeah, it does a bit. It does a bit. Oh, that's purple. I really enjoyed the way that they designed jump height. It's just amazing. I love cat-like. What was I gonna say? The pay-to-win thing was kind of rendered a little obsolete in this, with the fact that we've got 4 different currency systems. You know, you've got the A7, you've got the freaking the cert gain, you've got nanites, and then you've got battle cash. Battle cash is your pay-to-win stuff. That is useful, in my opinion, in this particular title, because it enables you to unlock stuff like the NS weapons on all 3 factions. Yeah, glamour frames. Gotta love the glamour frames. I personally like my VS armor and all of that. They did absolutely beautifully with the VS stuff. No, that isn't because my favorite color is purple. My choice of picking VS first was because I like fucking purple, but we're not gonna go into that. My most hated faction, mentioned that earlier, that's TR. I absolutely dislike their sportsmanship in game. I find that TR in Sayres really does nothing but go for spawns all day, and that's pretty freaking annoying. It's Especially when you're trying to develop a character properly, because you'll end up sitting there, wait till you meet TR and Genuine. Oh, I've heard about them. The Facebook communities are they're very colourful, that's for sure. They absolutely love each other. A few of the folks on there have a bit of a whinge all day. Faction chat, yeah. Faction chat's toxic. Really? We don't own a connected region? Because they've gone and got fucking Cobalt again. Are you serious, dickheads? Do you honestly want me to come in there and smack you all out? Because I will. I'll just fly in there and eat them. They're like, oh, we need the blues. You're not keeping them. You're not keeping those blues. I'm coming in, blowing up whatever vehicle you have, and taking that spot back. That is mine. That is mine, motherfuckers. Actually, hang on. That's not gonna work. Let's just freaking wing it. I winged it. I'm gonna wing it. And if I have to wing it, I'm a wang. Oh god, that reminds me of one of those old jokes back in the day. It was a little bit racist, and I'm really sorry for saying it, but saying winging it reminds me of it. It was the whole China's phone book is so full of wings and wongs that when you wing you get the wong number, and I remember just losing my shit over that as a kid. My sense of humor wasn't great. I remember sitting there at like 8 years old or something in my dad's butcher truck. Fucking had a milkshake in my hand, and I took the lid off and I started just blowing on the straw. Straw just starts fucking spinning around in the cup. I remember losing my shit for a good few hours over it. So, what are they trying to do? What are they trying to do? A yoga tag. They're trying to cap. This dude's working his ass off trying to cap us out. What's the bet? What's the bet? What is that bet? You're trying to catch up to me, aren't you? Aren't you, Mr. Stream Snapper? Yeah, god. Wow, this is going for longer than the last one. That's okay, I'll keep it going for a bit. The alert hasn't started yet, but I'm not really... don't think we're on the same server. Yeah, no, probably not. Genuine and Sayres will have different play accounts. I need to keep chemical though, that's something I gotta do. If they try and cap that out, I'm basically gonna have to redeploy and start beating some people up. But my next goal is to get up on this again. Oh, I need Thunderer upgrades. Now what was I again? I was up there, wasn't I? Pretty sure. Again, I need Thunderer upgrades. The armadillo skin. Okay, come on, 50 seconds, 50 seconds. Your map have flashing yellow dots. Like right there. Like I'll stay in this screen for just a second so it like if that looks exactly the same, then there you go. But mate, you don't have to try and switch servers. In order to do that, you've got to create a whole new account and make it in the the US regions. I don't personally recommend that. I'm an iron about it because I can't read that at all. If I still knew whatever that was, whatever those symbols were, I used to know that. It's either Chinese characters or Mandarin characters, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure I'm probably square-brained with that, but hang on, did that just lock out? Shit, yes, it locked out. Now I can go and defend that place when I figure out how to get there again. Oh, Japanese. Yeah, I used to learn that too here and there. Where I'm at, TR is kicking our ass. Chemical. Oh, okay, I'm gonna have to wait some second. What, there? And we don't have thunder up. Well, guess I'm gonna do my job in Sunder then. Also, I'm putting this away. I'm a little bit tired of looking at my heavy weapon. God, if you could see the face I'm pulling right now. I've full got that little tiny mouth I'm fed up with life look on my face because the menus in this are just a pain to maneuver through. Can't talk today. My STR's so OP because I always have high pop. Oh, in that. Yeah. Oceania and Asia doesn't have a server we share with Sayres. Yeah, that makes sense. Australia used to have a server, that's where I'm at as well, but that got cut. It's real sucky being in the other regions because of the top left hand side of my screen. It always says that and you can't change it. Like, you have to optimize your graphics settings or something heaps. I have a feeling I should just put this up in there. If I can get it up there. Come on. You beauty! That's magic for you. And I'm pretty damn sure they're not gonna think to check right there. Because how uncommon is that? They're just gonna like drive past it thinking about the settlement. Two minutes and 1 second. Never see VS, they're always in their warp gate. Most of the time VS and warp gate are looking through the menus. A lot of VS spend a shitload of time just reading on the game. Because alien technology and shit, I don't know, they like being lore friendly. The lore behind each of the factions, while I'm on that subject, is the VS are the religious fucking extremists. So they found some technology that's either predating fucking people or something else, and yeah. If that's beneath me, yes it is. It's helpful. Also, I hear a turret. And there's a bitch with a shotgun. What's the bet? Yep, it's this guy. He's no ace. How are you an ace? How can you call yourself an ace when you're sitting in a corner with a shotgun? Like, tell me this. Honestly, tell me this. That doesn't make fucking sense. The show-off nature behind people with shotguns in this pisses me off beyond recognition. And look at that. Going to look for my spawn. Fancy that, VS.
Eyes on hostile transport vehicle.
Told you they're not gonna fucking check for there. Yeah. They'll see it going the other way maybe, but not completely. Top of this, now that he's out looking for the Sunderer, I'm going to not a vet switch to VS to make pop even. Yeah.
The Brownie Sovereignty has taken the
They're just
facility.
waiting to strike where is necessary. At least on Genudine only have 27% population and still still take continents. Yeah, the VS in fucking good God, that is hard to read. The VS are pretty damn good. I'll give them that. Woo. Right there. I'm gonna get shot at if I sit right here, aren't I? But I gotta have my shield back if I'm doing that. Because that turret must be mine. He moved it. What a prick. That's just dicky. Like I said a lot earlier, it's because VS weapons shoot in a fucking straight line. It's that plain and simple, that blunt. I have to be blunt about it. It sucks. But, oh well, you know. What can you do? This prick in his fucking shotgun coming in at me again. Watch me deter him. He touched it, so that should just go back to me. Or is it gonna... Oh, it went back to me. Awesome. Let's see, has second highest pop and they always lose. Sure about that? My map begs to differ. Every time I play NC, we're winning the alerts all day. All day. The map is just pretty well 100% ours all the fucking time. And, not Genudine. Yeah, Sayra's NC are a little bit close to mid-range for infantry, so bullet drop only helps snipers really. Yeah, bullet drop I'll get you still. I'll get you still. You gotta choose weapons that have different contextual fire modes in order to deal with that stuff. Pretty sure he just went and defused that. No, he didn't. Bullet drop overpowered. Yeah, bullet drop's pretty shit. You watch, he'll go for this one first because he might be smart. If he's smart, he'll go for that one first. And then he'll go to where my Sunderer is because that's how you put the puzzle pieces together. I don't even own Cold War. I thought about buying the newer Call of Duties, but every time I play Call of Duty, it's just hell. It's hell over and over again. Always hell. He's not moved. He's sitting in this corner again. Hang on, see if I can't do this. Ha. Boop, boop. Oh, I hit something.
The Brownie Sovereignty has taken the facility.
Did that count as a kill? See? Kids with shotguns, man. I want to teach him a lesson. Time to learn a lesson, kid. Just sit in your little corner with a shotgun, are ya? Did I get that other thing? That's probably what the kill thing was, the objective kill. He's an engineer too.
Generator destroyed.
This year, COD 2021 is going to be World War II for the 1950s. I guess. He's going to repair the generators. What's the bet? I know his thing is right here. Enemy secured? Are you serious? I'm getting a little bit tired of this VS, kid. About ready to try and call in some of my squad members. What's he using? A frickin' beacon. I can hear it. Watch that turret take me out before I get across the fucking end.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
Battlefield. I've got Battlefield 1.
Eyes open. Enemy heavy.
You can still gut this out.
Yeah, that's what you get for fucking shotgunning that frequently, you little shit.
Spotted an enemy transport. Tracked him.
Take some ammunition.
Hang on. Are you for real? This is the shit thing about this game. You can't type messages because people come at you with shotguns and one hits you or they knife you and fucking one hits you and just shit. On top of that, the fact that he's there that quickly means he's either got a beacon or a sunderer up, and I don't like that thought. And yeah, I'll teabag them. I don't give a shit. People are gonna sit there and be little rage pots with fucking shotguns, run harasses, and do nothing but go for spawns and all of that.
Enemy spawn point identified.
Here I am running 2 fucking shotguns. It's just toxic. This whole game. There's nothing but fucking toxicity. He's dead now. And yeah. Teabag your dumb ass. Use your fucking shotgun some more. If I... Does Assassino? Yeah! Yeah! Assassino's still on. Here and there. I think... I don't really know. Haven't seen him in quite a bit of time, so I wouldn't be able to tell you really whether they've
Keep rolling.
whether they've been
You've got this.
active lately or not. most of the time they're on VS or NC. Haven't really seen them play though. I don't know, I don't really pay much attention to the other players. Like, I don't know, we got this guy, Ghost Scope's on quite a lot. This guy, kind of fresh. Oh, the story's true. Stories. Every story I tell is true, man. And it all depends on what story you're talking about. You're probably gonna have to specify. I've mentioned I have square brain. It doesn't like working.
We've successfully defended the facility.
Oh, awesome, they cut him off. Oh, that makes me a little happier. West Foothills, let's go. Let's go. Kick some VS's in the face. Got me a good old glass of cock. Fancy that. And letting it all out on chat. Oh, cheers, man. I appreciate that. Raging and letting it out on chat. He does it all the time. All the dang time. Yes, cheers, Hellbender. I appreciate that, buddy. I'll try and keep up my content for you guys. I do post stuff from other video games too. Most of that stuff is pre-recorded though, so it takes a bit to put it out. Huh. I'm over here again. Has that increased much? Quite so, in fact. Love it. Get some dosh in your system. I might as well hang around for the rest of the alert. It'll pull the stream over the 2-hour mark, but that is a-okay. Yeah, again, man, thanks.
Critical.
I appreciate that. People like you make this channel roll. That's sportsmanship right there. Not what I just did with the chat window. Yeah, that's right. I said I was gonna start fucking flying around, didn't I? Sorry about that. We'll go and jump in a Reaver and we'll do a little bit of ham flying, and then I'll do a little bit of combat. And it's not easy. Yeah. I don't get why there's that second layer on the areas that don't actually need it.
SCU destroyed.
Oh, hang on. I get to hack these too. Woo! Extra XP. Also, fucking does that to me all of the damn time. I will complete a hack, and then it will take it away from me.
Got this.
Usually happens when I'm trying to hack frickin', you know, those little Spitfire turrets. Like, I'll be sitting there going, yeah, I'm hacking you, the bar will fill, and then it'll go, haha, sorry, I'm not yours anymore, and start instantly fucking melting my health bar. It's just not fun.
Generator repaired.
The hacking needs a bit of work. Generator repaired? What? Why? Why are you going to be a pain in the bum? That's not much under it though. It's under someone else. Again, takes my hacks from me. Ah. It's hard to be sure. Knife a Piro. Knife is a Piro. Knife a Piro.
Generator repaired.
Oh, you sure you want to repair these generators though, buddy? Like, that's you pretty well just made
That brought
it. You
new
made it
meaning to
harder
hostile
on himself.
takeover.
That is hilarious to me. How silly do you want to be in game? Hey. Gotta have my shotgun sidearm. It's just, it's kind of a necessity at the moment. So there's a hostel over there. This alert should bring me over 400-500 sets.
SCU repaired.
Oh, that's right. We had something we were doing. The SU is kind of important though. No, I'm not worried about that Elysium mission anymore. I would have done that, but just straight can't be buggered anymore. Heavy directives. Yeah. You gotta use the extra shielding and all those other bits and pieces for them. I found the LMGs were probably the easiest things to get at least gold medals on. So flying sideways is useful. It's not the smoothest thing. You basically have to kind of roll a lot. Otherwise, you're just gonna smash into stuff. It's alright for, you know, every vehicle, flying vehicle, just the fighters are okay to fly around. I find things like the Valkyrie is a little bit shit. It needs like a button to lock its altitude. I very likely could have just fucking floated around him. But oh well. I'm gonna do this. Where is it? Heavy aircraft discount. Because you want to come at me with your your thing. What's mine? I'm gonna try and ram this bitch, cause Personally not a fan of flying this thing either. Find I've got to drive it with a map more than anything. Where is this cheeky prick's frickin'? There you are.
Eyes on an enemy galaxy.
How many are in that? Just the one. Great having one of these pricks. One of these little kitty fucking fighters coming in to try and... I could just have a fucking ram off with this guy, shall we? Got you. Ha! He blew up too. Yeah, I know Arclight is a fucking, you know, a sky slut, I'll call him. No, I don't care, YouTube. Honestly, I love the flying mechanics in this, but I strongly detest them because people abuse them. They're in the air too often. And yeah, that's the thing. But I'm sorry, but a fighter should not be able to carry some fucking what is it? 300 fucking missiles? No, it doesn't work. It shouldn't be able to hold some really anything.
Keep rolling. You've got this.
Hilarious how the infiltrators buy these flaming skull things. It gives them away at nighttime. It really gives them away at nighttime. Since that one's relatively untouched, I have a feeling, ooh, that tonight is going to be a good night. First class, I hope to Araxian will be heavy. Are you back in the aircraft, Arclight? That's how you can tell that he's a bit of a wuss. Sits there using things like, you know, what's it called, discounts to get that vehicle, and then spams it. Flies off inside and outside of the fight, like doesn't actually join the fight properly, doesn't use the vehicle for what it's kind of meant to be used for. It's a spawn vehicle, it's not a freaking, it's not a battering ram. People do 1v1 freaking galaxy ram battles because they're bored. Really? guess I know where the freaking Sunderer is now, don't I? Not that I'm really going for that. I'm gonna let him kind of walk in, farm him some. I need to change from this shotgun though. I am very bad with shotguns. But yeah, first class I want to Araxium, probably heavy. I'm pretty close to being able to do that on my VS frame. All I gotta do is gold one more LMG for that, and then yeah, dandy. Good luck with that. It's been 3 years in the running so far. I don't need luck. I need people to be dumb.
Enemy infiltrator spotted.
Oh, well, just how easy does this guy want to make it? I've been stuck on air deterrence. Yeah, it's not easy coming across those vehicles. Where if he's coming in from over there, then this what's it is hiding around here somewhere, or somewhere in the middle ground. It's not down there. I would be able to see it. I can hear probably him. Oh, they're at sea again. Panday! Man, this is boring. See, this is the shit thing about, you know, the messages and the campers and all that. By the way, I'm gonna go one hit him. All I need is that and that. Boop. And I go boing. There you go. It's this same perk, I bet. No, it's John. John will run around with a freaking submachine gun. Cheers. Take care. Sorry, I kind of started concentrating on counter sniping. get for camping, you little shit. I tell you right now, I came from the Call of Duties and the battlefields like this guy in question. Not in the Cold War though, I don't own that. But camping fucking grinds my gears. Doesn't matter what game it is. You're joking. This is where they've ended up.
You've got a
hostile infiltrator.
Oh, it's a... Robbie, I'm gonna fucking murder your ass. For starters, take this bullshit fucking beacon and piss it off. Second, landing is kind of shit. For third, they're not going to get the capture because so long as it's 6 minutes, if we can hold this off for another 20 seconds. Yes, I did just use the yell command to tell them that they have 20 seconds. Explosive kill.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby.
Oh, I thought I was... thought I was
Got this.
infiltrated.
Don't let up.
Nope, that's fine.
Stay alert. Enemy heavy nearby. Spotted. Enemy heavy. Enemy heavy spotted.
No, it's gonna be awesome. Killing this fuckwit. And then his spawn. He gets me again with his fucking mines.
The attackers have been repelled.
Attackers have been repelled. No, they haven't. They're still spawning in here. If they had been repelled, they would not be here. But there is still a sizable chunk of BS in the territory. Why? Because people haven't got brains in their heads. Onto the bloody bit. Any of them that I stumble across are gonna have deployment shields. I don't normally look for these, but I'll have a gander because it's the last 4 minutes. Bet like hell they might have one in here. Sure though, we need to push them out of here. Keep 2 of these zones at once. Wow, we need all 3? Bastion is strange. Not gonna lie, Bastion is strange. So if they're not down there, not in there, then they're probably gonna be up on the hill because why not, TR? minutes left. That was a big so bad I can't pull a vehicle because shit's gone to shit again.
Visual on hostile light assault trooper.
No, you don't. You have 2 minutes left, buddy.
Orbital strike authorized in your AO. Get clear.
Really? That's the pinnacle of freaking salt in this. People who cannot be bothered going to try and earn that kill themselves, so they go and hit them with an orbital strike. It's a giant ass freaking missile with a bullet on the end of it. God almighty. So there's this lady in my town, she has this frickin' Jack Russell, and she just lets it sit in her car, barking at everything all the time. I tried giving it a pat once and it fucking bit my hand. I was like, okay, that dog's not very nice. And then, yeah. The last minute of game. See if anyone's actually fighting. Kinda doubt it. The last few minutes are alert. People are just so inactive. They just stop doing anything. Yeah, okay, I'm getting killed by things that aren't there. Dude's got no head either. This guy kills me with lag and ridiculous bullshit and exploits more than anything. More than anyone.
Locked down Amaris. Great job, everyone.
Spotted a hostile engineer.
Cover me. Reload.
Yeah, see, did get over the 600 mark.
Frag out!
Yeah. Let's go to Sanctuary because we need to. Alright folks, I hope you enjoyed this stream. Keep accidentally taking screenshots. I'm glad I could have had some fun and get some good moments with you guys.